Welcome to another fun-filled edition of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. My name is Mina Hassan. I'm joined as always by Trey Edwards, John Gervais, Jason Madison, and Juju Julio Gotti. We got a great show for you guys today. We got an update on Jason's Uber stories. We got a new level unlocked, which is sick people. How do you feel about people being sick around you? We talk about NFL playoffs, and Jerv delivers a promise/threat to Jason about the playoffs. You don't want to miss that. We give an RIP to Sports Illustrated, and we talk about physical stuff, right? Like magazines, CDs, DVDs. We play a little show and tell. Everyone brings out some cool shit. Also, social media beef. How do you deal with it? What's some social media beef things? We also talk about Trey's coaching debut or his birdie from above the rim debut. And we have a nice little BOMM moment. We talk about how everybody got to know everybody from back in then. It's all full circle. We all connected. But first, patreon.com/countthedinks. Make sure you are locked in. You're getting all the extra content. The OG podcasts, those are back and running. You're getting the Cinephobe special edition ones. Trust me, you haven't listened to them all. We get the Cinephobe Rewatchingtons. That's where we rewatch old Cinephobe movies, and you get to chime in, be in the chat, and interact. You get the Discord. You get special advance notice to certain things that might be on the horizon. Don't want to give it all away. And so much more. Patreon.com/countthedings. Make sure you're locked in. All right. Let's get started with one of the most popular people on Instagram, Jordan, who does all the reviews of fast food restaurants and tells you what the recipes are. But me and Trey got to meet him in Vegas during the IST, so we got some stories about that.
We're at the age of like, when we get invited to spots, I know when I'm either too old or I'm in the just right spot. And I went to Boston last week, right, for a gala. And I'm looking around and professionals, politicians, etc. So I'm like, look, trying to fill the room around. And again, I'm 39. So I look at it in the perspective of like, am I not looking in the mirror? Am I having a midlife crisis? Because I'm meeting 39-year-olds and they looked washed to me.
Well,
and I'm like,
the whole topic on Twitter this week has been how millennials look older. I mean, how the
that's my man Jordan. Shout outs to Jordan. Me and Amin was around Jordan this past during the IST. Good nigga, by the way. Good nigga, bro.
Like legit, like a solid dude, man.
The nigga that did the video?
Yeah.
Good nigga. Funny, like, he's literally the nicest person I've ever met in my life. Like, I
get that from his videos. I would think he would be nice. Like, it strikes me as a person.
But no, nice. Sometimes people have an act. And it's like, all right, this nigga literally is the nicest nigga. Like, even if you wanted to be like a dick to him, you would feel bad because he's genuinely that nice. Nigga, we're walking around Vegas in the lobbies and shit, and I'm just watching random people because I didn't know who bro was. I didn't.
For real? I knew who that nigga was.
He hadn't crossed my little thing. So then I went up to him. With you, though.
Okay, I was about to say, I went right up to him in the suite. I was like, "Hey, man, I love your shit, man." Like,
yeah, like, he hadn't crossed my like.
Y'all know who he is?
Threshold. I just know him as from that video. I never seen him in anything else.
Okay, so what?
Threshold.
yo, stop, man.
I'm sorry.
Y'all stupid, man. No, so his like what he goes viral for typically is this nigga be having all the ingredients and the recipes for all like the secret sauces at any fast food place. So he'll do some shit and he'll just be like, he'll just read you the recipe. Like he'll say, "Oh, I called In-N-Out and I asked, hey, can you guys have the what's in the secret sauce?" Like, "Oh, we can't tell you." I was like, "Oh, you can't tell me a word?" And then he reads the recipe. That's his shit. Like he's like a fast food connoisseur pretty much. But then he had that video too. Go ahead, Trey.
So when I met him, they're like, "Hey, this is Jordan." I'm like, "Okay, what I'm supposed to do with this information?" And I'm watching, I guess it was, what was it, like a Western or a country exhibit going on during that time? What was going on during that? It was a concert? Remember all them cowboys and motherfuckers?
Oh, yeah, it was a rodeo.
It's like some rodeo shit, right? So it's like rodeo was there. Really, Jason, when I say really country, like Billy
Yeah.
Bob Thornton up in that bitch, big belt buckle, and motherfuckers was coming up to
Billy
him
Ray Cyrus.
again. You see how he looked?
You was at the rodeo?
No, bro, we was in the fucking lobby of the
rodeo. The rodeo was in Vegas, but when the rodeo in Vegas is a big deal. So it's not like just a couple of people. You'll see thousands of people all dressed like cowboys everywhere in Vegas.
Got you.
So I'm standing with next to this black nigga. I'm like, what's good, bro? Nice to meet you. And motherfuckers like, I loved your video, bro. And I'm like, the fuck? So one of the main niggas from Instagram is telling me like, dude has like millions of followers on Instagram. Yeah. I'm like, so what the fuck does he do? And they pulled out the video and I'm like, oh, okay. So then we're walking over to the arena and bruh's like, hey man. And he tucked his chain. He had a chain. He had a like nice little Cuban joint. So I'm like, he like, yeah, man. He's like, I'm just trying to like soak all this in, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, like I'm just trying to be personable, blah, blah. He's just a cool nigga.
He's a regular dude. That's the fuck the shit. Like when I saw him, I was like, oh shit, like you're not like an influencer who's the nigga like a regular life, living in a regular apartment and shit. But he also happens to be wildly popular.
Yeah, nigga's wildly. Any nigga that got like 32 million followers on TikTok, you can't do nothing.
Because his content isn't like for black people or for young everybody. People. It's for everybody. Anybody who fucking ever been to a fast food restaurant, you fuck with him, basically.
Yeah. That nigga got like 32 million followers though, bro. Like, I couldn't even imagine being that famous. And he just, like, again, it's not even the fact that it's like, hey, he just like anybody else, how you would just treat somebody. But imagine you being on this, like just trying to be cool, but you got all these followers and you just trying to be a regular nigga.
Right.
And anywhere we go, like, fuck, man, Jason, hey, they trying to get a picture, bro. Hey, Jason, we trying to just cross the street.
So I don't know if y'all want to keep going on this topic, but no, I could. Jared, you said I look smacked. So wanted to get into the Uber Chronicles early. This.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
Also, when we start doing this, Jared, can you find Jason a cool theme music for this?
Okay. Can I?
If it's gonna be a thing, Jason, is this gonna be a thing?
I would rather.
It'll be a thing.
I would rather Jason, because I feel like whatever I select, Jason's not going to.
No, you do.
So I would rather Jason just send me whatever he wants. Because I feel no, bro. Hey, you got beats. Give me a beat. Give me something, because I'm gonna pick something, and I can see this just being like, what the fuck is this show?
All right, Jared. All right.
The people spoken though, Jason. I will say that I wasn't too active last week on the show, but everybody was like, "Yo, Jason has to do it." That shit had me crying, and I was like, "All right." Any illustrators that's out here listening want to turn Jason's Uber confessions into an actual skit? I'm here for it. All right, go ahead, Jason.
So this week, I want to get into what I would classify as the worst motherfuckers on the planet Earth. And these are people who get into Ubers, who are sick, who are coughing, and who do not cover their motherfucking mouth, don't have a mask on, and are just in the back of the car talking and coughing on my back. This lady, I'm not going to say what race, but white. You could guess.
No, say a race. Say a race.
But you can guess.
Oh, can we play a game?
She's white.
I won. I won. The game's over.
They were Australian. 2 Australian ladies get in my car. I had to go back to their house because the other lady forgot her charger in the house. They're going to the airport, by the way, which makes this 10 times worse. Not only is she coughing in my car, getting me sick, she's about to get on an airplane and get a whole other airplane and 2 airports full of people sick as well, and has no regard for anybody's well-being whatsoever. I thought we would have learned something from COVID. Apparently, niggas have not. People do not give a fuck at all about your well-being. And so, Jared, I'm not smacked. I'm sick. I'm sick right now, my nigga.
Oh, so this is your flu game? That was your way of telling this is your flu game?
Yeah, this is my
That's
flu
what
game.
you wanted us to know. This is your flu game. Okay.
Man, I had so much faith in Australian people, bro, and they just let me down. Damn.
Yeah. So
I heard nothing but good things about Australian people, bro.
You said shout out to Bluey.
Shout out to Bluey, yo. That's one cool Australian family, yo.
So yeah, that's my Uber Chronicle. And then, Also, I texted y'all about another situation that was pretty funny to me. So this nigga, so this nigga gets in my car, right? It's like Saturday night or something, and so I'm, I told you guys I try to play like inoffensive music in the car, and so I was playing some Drake, and so this nigga gonna say, "You listening to this pussy ass shit?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm just playing like some regular shit, you know what I'm saying, in the car to not, offend the customers. Like, I'm just trying to keep it cool." And he's like, "Man, this is some old eat a bitch out music." Like, and I'm like, "What?" And so this nigga goes on to tell, and I could tell he's a over abrasive and aggressive nigga, because he's like asking me, okay, the first thing he asked me was, he was like, "What's going on tonight, nigga?" And I'm like, "I don't know, bro. Like, we're in Hollywood. Like, what you doing?"
Are you picking this boy from like the airport or something?
No, from Hollywood. Like, from Hollywood. Like Sunset Strip. And so, and I'm like, so then I tell him, I'm like, the Edition Hotel is like pretty cool. And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I kind of fuck with the Edition. I've been kicked out of there twice." And I was like, thinking to myself, like, yeah, I see why, my nigga. Like, I see why, because you're a fucking dickhead. And so everything the nigga said for the rest of the ride was just like more dickhead conversation. And like, nigga just kept pressing me, like, "You don't know where the bitches is at?" And I'm like, "No, nigga, I don't know where the bitches is at. I'm working right now." Like, and yeah, that was just like,
I was hoping he was a Mos Def Hive nigga. Like, he really was on a team Mos Def and was trying to shit on Drake that way. But
no.
He's just an overly aggressive nigga.
He reminded me of Aaron Hall. Like, that's the best way to characterize.
In the words of Trey, that's a sick comparison.
Yeah,
that's a sick. Anytime you on the side by side of Aaron Hall, nigga, that's code red, horny. That's code red.
Well, I told y'all I walked into the walked into a Target. I walked into no.
I'm about to say this guy walked into Aaron Hall. Like,
no, I walked into Target early in the week, and I heard Drake.
Oh, Drake,
I thought it was fucking funny. Like, it probably happens all the time, and I just never realized it. But now my brain. But the first time I go back into Target since we talked about it, the very first song, the second I walked in,
I'm more than just an option.
No, it was something off the new. It was something off the new album, like whatever that catchy.
Not coming.
Not For All the Dogs. Which one's the one that had all like the earlier songs, not the 8 songs that came later?
I can't keep up with.
Yeah, For All the Dogs.
Oh, that's For All the Dogs. Yeah.
It
wasn't For All the Dogs, but it was For All the Dogs.
So, have y'all ever been in the Uber where the driver was sick, or niggas got in a pool or something where somebody was sick? Have you ever dealt with that?
Yeah, I mean, I've been around mad motherfuckers, especially New York, bro. New York, the last 3 train rides I've had, right?
Oh yeah,
or even a subway, or even a coworker, by the way, because the coworker
I'm just saying,
coming to the job sick is the same shit. I hate that motherfucker that comes to the job and is coughing on shit, and you touching the same shit I'm touching. Like, nigga, take your ass home, dog. Like, Jason, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take that shit a level. I'm gonna take that shit a level forward, bro. I was on a train yesterday coming from the Garden, and this nigga was hotboxing the whole train. Hotboxing the whole train, my nigga. I love us.
New York is not a real place. Like on some real.
The whole train car. He was just
the whole train car just blowing, bro.
And nobody said nothing.
I'm watching this white woman recording.
Nigga, it's New York, nigga.
Also, you don't want to get a blade to you, my nigga. You don't know what type of day that nigga has.
Exactly. Get a $150, crush your shit.
Hey, that's my. I got two fears in New York. I like to think I'm like very comfortable here, but I'll be thinking about, because it's a lot of like mentally unstable people here, right? Niggas gonna be push me into a train while I'm waiting. That's one of my fears.
I do always think about that shit while I'm walking.
Yeah, because it's a little tight little yellow line that might be just really, and you never know, a nigga having a bad day and be like,
Trey, you know them platforms have the stairs in the middle, so you gotta walk on the side to get down the thing, and it ain't that much space between the edge of the stairs and the fucking edge of the platform.
I don't want to be the first nigga from my hood to die from a train. I will say that. Also, the nigga like just being too close and walking by a nigga that just really again, niggas be having bad days in New York. And you just gotta kind of like really be mindful of the situation. Like, do I really trip on this nigga, or do I let him slide? Because he definitely got a blade. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be one of them things. And I know about the $150. I am not naive. I don't, you know what I mean? I am not naive. I'm not going to be the toughest nigga in the world and be like, square up, nigga. No, I'm about to get cut. I'm about to get cut. It's over. It's over.
Yo, you just made me think of back in college, my ex now, my girl in college, she had went out one time. This is, you know, she was going clubbing with her homegirls and everything. And it was this homeless dude outside the club. And I guess they went to this club like multiple times. So the homeless dude recognized them. It's not funny. So y'all just tell me if I need to boxing over this shit. I don't know. The motherfucker stood up and just whacked off in front of them and shit to completion. And she told me, and I was just like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Like it can't, this is not a real fucking place. Like New York is not real. Like anything that you think happens. And I don't fuck with New York like that.
Just on some is crazy. Right. They watched. That means they watched.
Yeah. Like my thing is like, why don't you just
to that channel?
Oh, just walk to the next car. That shit don't make no sense.
No, it was outside. It was outside, not on the joint. It was outside the club, like on the block and shit.
Well, man.
I think they got him.
Somebody tapped our homegirls.
You said what?
Oh, damn. He froze.
Say that again. You froze up.
It's not worth repeating.
All right.
Yo, the internet bossing over for us.
Yeah. Yo, so Juju's back. Shouts to Juju. Juju, we missed you as always when you're not on the pod.
I'm shocked you not wearing no Bills paraphernalia. It's game day.
I do not know what the hell you talking about. I don't even know who got a game today. I ain't know them boy play today for real. I don't know what's happening with that.
Hold on, my nigga.
All I seen is Marvelous looking crazy yesterday. So, you know what I mean? That looked fantastic.
Listen, hold on. And I respect how you fandom. I it's different, but I respect it. I ain't got no problem with it. But
that mean he don't respect it. But it's different.
Right.
That mean he don't respect it.
Well, no, I respect it because it's you. Like that's what you do. Like I respect your choice.
He respects you. He doesn't respect your fandom.
He can't be on the gram or whatever the fuck, doing whatever the fuck dance that was in a jersey, and then come back the next week and hit us with the I don't even know what you're talking about jersey.
I don't know what you're talking about right there either. Telling me doing the dance. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, bro. See what you see.
This nigga came back with his Niners jacket on.
Yeah, I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, bro. Look, I just like to keep it. I just hope everybody have fun, man. I just want everybody to, you know what I mean, be safe out there, man. That's all, bro. That's really it.
It's 2 degrees. Ain't no way they could be safe.
You feel me?
How was that? What was that experience like? Juju, I seen you was bundled up doing the Harlem Shake. That was a cold little vibe.
I think on game days we should leave that kind of stuff out because then that's what jinxes everything when we talk about celebrating last week.
Oh, okay. I get it.
I'm not one to come on here.
How about Lamar Jackson on Saturday, huh?
You feel
that last touchdown, that was dope, man. That motherfucker kept running like fucking Forrest Gump.
Hey, man, Lamar is really him. And that's the thing that's going to break my heart. It's like, I hate playing the Ravens. I've always hated playing the Ravens since we lost to them in the Super Bowl 2012. With Beyonce was performing, the lights went out. That was actually probably one of the craziest Super Bowls of all time.
That was a crazy Super Bowl, man.
The Hard Bowl.
Yeah, the Hard Bowl. And so, yeah, I got a feeling, man, that it's about to line back up. And, like, how could I not?
That's what you think it is? You think it's Ravens, Niners?
Yeah, they got the best 2 teams. Like, the other teams.
Bro, you can't come on here talking about it. Okay, salute to my brother Jason, and they definitely have great teams. But I think the more urgent thing to talk about right now is the Packers kicker, mental health and appreciation day. Just to send love to the Packers kicker, bro, because without him, I don't know who y'all would be today, sitting here to talk with that jacket. I don't know if the jacket would be on today or not. You know what I mean? But wow.
What you mean? It wasn't just the Packers kicker. It was Greenlaw. Let's give the Niners some credit. It was Christian McCaffrey with 2 rushing touchdowns. One.
Jordan Love is,
He's solid, bro. He's solid. Don't do him like that.
I'm not. Hold on. I'm not saying he can't play, but you saw that he was actually from both quarterbacks, right? Like you saw that they're super young quarterbacks, right? And the moments seem to be momenting for them, but they just have such great supporting cast around. Jordan Love didn't throw one pass in that second half that was literally on target. Every pass was high, whether he had time or not, high, in front of him, behind. Fucking Purdy got...
But didn't Purdy lead the game-winning drive in the fourth quarter with like less than 5 minutes to go?
He needs to be motherfucking asking Brandon Ayuk, what the fuck do you want my nigga? Well, not my nigga, because I don't want him to get stolen.
My naysayer.
But he needs to get... I don't know. That might be a little too toting the line against some of my naysayer. But whatever it is, because if that motherfucking... You know what? Let me shut the fuck up. This y'all time. I'm out. I can't say nothing.
Damn, my boy muted himself before he finished his own damn sentence.
Yeah, because it's like he's sounding crazy. It's like, bro, y'all got mollywopped last week. We didn't even get into that. Like, we didn't even get into that. How y'all didn't even show up to the football game. You know, y'all played a football game last week. I don't know if
that shit was so sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, because I love the Eagles, so I can't act like I don't. Bruh, that was I've
never called your phone a day of my life, my nigga, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I almost called it that day. Because you was about to get an earful from your motherfucking boy, bro. Like,
when you see Dallas Goddard over there chumping off Jalen Ramsey, you know something going on.
That was the craziest shit in the world. Not enough people is talking about that.
Right.
I was like, I know Jalen Hurts is the super cool guy, but I'm like, bro, you gonna let this nigga talk to you like that?
Right, bro.
Like, that was wild. I ain't never seen no white boy talk to a nigga football player, quarterback, nothing like that. And nigga didn't say nothing. He was just sitting there like,
bro must have knew he fucked up. Jalen Hurts.
Nah, he didn't fuck up. It was actually Dallas Goddard that fucked up on the play, in all honesty. Jalen checked. Jalen, I will say something, and Dallas Goddard ran the same fucking route as Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith snapped on Dallas Goddard after the fucking play, and then Dallas Goddard comes back and has a fucking temper tantrum on the motherfucking bench when in all actuality his nut ass was in the motherfucking wrong. The audacity.
I will say
this is why we out.
I was gonna say at the end of the day, whether you do good or you're not, it all falls back on the quarterback.
That's all I'm saying.
It do.
We gonna give them all the credit. We gonna give them all the credit when it go right. We gotta say, hey, brother, I don't give a damn who was at fault at that play. What you're not gonna do is talk to QB1 like that. We're gonna establish that week 13.
Yeah.
You feel me? And so for him not even establish that, that's on the quarterback, Jer.
Oh, so you said it's on Ramsey for not putting him in his place?
I feel like it's all that shit over there is on Hurts to keep in line. Yeah. If you the leader of these men, lead them even when they going crazy on you. Because he know how to deal with.
I'm not saying you wrong, brother.
Because Sirianni ain't a leader. And so now they relying on Jalen Hurts, who's a quiet nigga and who speaks in parables to lead the team. And it's like, that's not
that nigga be calling scripture church.
Nah, for real. Like that shit don't really be working for niggas. That's why niggas like Antonio Pierce and you know what I'm saying, Dan Campbell, like
nigga be in Target shopping, bro. And that's that Drake playing behind him.
Hey, Jason, you know
how bad to find your love?
There's nothing I will say. I can say. I'm just saying that if somehow, some way, y'all don't win this shit.
Yeah.
My my naysayer side is probably going to come the fuck out. And I'll just tell you this. I'm preparing, right? Like this ain't about to be no motherfucking off the dome shit. So you got it.
My boy in the lab on your ass right now.
I ain't never
2.0.
Hey, I ain't never heard Jerv like pause to think to articulate his words. That nigga really mean this shit. That nigga was out here. So
that nigga said what the ball not gonna do is try my Eagles.
I mean, we knocked y'all off y'all square, and that was a damn. I mean, y'all know that's the truth for the season. We knocked y'all off y'all square.
Speaking of knocking off the square, yo, when do you gotta pay up on the when does the fantasy debt due?
The fantasy
How does that work? I mean, you just made me remember that.
We'll figure that out.
There got to be some deadlines on these things.
Hey,
maybe around the Super Bowl or something.
So while
that would be love.
While we're on the NFL talk, let's make some predictions. Who is our NFL MVP? Jason.
I mean, we could just all say it together in unison. 1, 2, 3. Lamar.
Garner Minshew.
Lamar Jackson.
Is that you with that?
Yeah, for sure.
I assume Juju with that. Marvelous.
For sure.
I mean, again, so Jason, since your team has a candidate, would you be against the Purdy pick? Would you feel like that's like?
Yeah, that don't even make sense.
Okay. Like, all right. You logical. I fuck with it. That's all I needed.
I fuck with Lamar, bro. Like, and that's the thing. I think that the league has never disrespected somebody so much. Like the way they disrespected Kaepernick, like there was a little minuscule argument that you could have and be like, oh, we don't want him as a backup. But it's like, even then, like he should have been a backup somewhere.
Right.
But like the fact that Lamar was available for 2 first-rounders and a max contract and no team was like, I need him now, like right now, is the craziest thing I've ever seen in the NFL, bro.
I'm always poking fun at the Falcons. Always.
The fact that they tried to play silly like that was, I mean, the Niners too. The Niners, the Falcons, it's a bunch of teams. The Broncos, it's a bunch of teams, bro, that could have really went and got Lamar. And the fact that none of them did or even tried, and not even on that, they went the opposite way and was like, we cool. They all put out statements saying we cool. Like, what they gonna do now?
Right. They crazy as hell. Talking about, but we will not be pursuing Lamar Jackson. Boy, where you at now? Pursuing Desmond Ridder at the goddamn Popeyes.
Hey, pour out a little liquor for Sports Illustrated, bro.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Sad day. But like, to me, honestly,
I get it.
This shit had, I get it. This shit had already happened when they got sold to that company and them motherfuckers started doing aggregator shit and all that. Like, what got laid off now? Like, it's sad that people lost their jobs, but that ain't Sports Illustrated that died. That's whatever fucking weird aggregator website. Sports Illustrated, the magazine that we grew up with, that shit died like 3 years ago. So it's like people kind of made a bigger deal about it. I'm like, yeah, this shit been happening. Like, this is. I think
the big deal is literally watching that shit close. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The point of like when you think of like 3 publications that maybe have been around in your childhood: East Bay, Slam Magazine, and Sports Illustrated.
And Smooth Magazine,
and the Source.
Yeah.
Shout out to Smooth too. But
King Magazine.
Shout out to King. Shout out to King.
Got to know Jet.
So, and you know what's crazy?
No, you gotta put Ebony and Jet up in there, yo.
Ebony and Jet, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So when you think about these things and you watch print actually go away, right? And we look at the tangible stuff that we actually own. I mean, magazines, you can hold on to them for a little bit. They curl up. They're not like trading cards. They don't stay in mint condition. They take up space. But at the end of the day, once you look at subscriptions, you think about how we consume things. It's free. Once you gave niggas free shit and you try to charge later, it is always the toughest shit unless you really got a premium service that is like worth the bread. You know what I mean? And most times people don't really buy into premium services. That's like, all right, I gotta have this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's always tough. I really felt. You said what?
Oh, go ahead, Trey. No, I was just saying we just devalue physical, like media. Period.
I was starting
for
to think
some reason.
I was starting to think physical things was coming back this year.
Right.
I was starting to think physical things were coming back
Like
this
what?
year. But
like what?
Like motherfuckers is actually buying CDs now. Like
who's buying CDs, Trey?
They're selling CDs right now at this moment. I
think it's a culture out there.
But I think vinyl's an exception.
Hear me out.
Vinyl, yes. I've heard niggas buying vinyl.
I've been on the ground. And Juju, We adding this to your plan in 2024. First of all, artists are now taking back because they woke up and they understand that they're not making money from these streaming companies, and they're selling physical copies, printing them out at their shows. If you want my new album, because Arm & Hammer, Hit Boy, Big Hit, motherfucking Jay Worthy and his crew, a lot of people are starting to get back to the hustle of selling out of trunk. And if you're a diehard fan, motherfuckers will buy it. Tyler, the Creator, sold nearly 500,000, almost 1 million, of physical vinyls. These things are very possible, especially if you know you're not making money off streaming. If people really fuck with you, they're going to support. Not saying that this is the majority. I'm probably talking to the 1%, but I do see that there was a thing of physical coming back out. Same thing with zines and motherfucking zines. I'll be saying zines. Yes, zines is the correct saying, but I'll be saying zines. Are starting to resurface.
People stop making cool shit. That's what happened. I feel like for a good while, people stopped making good, cool physical shit. So now I feel like shit coming back out. Like just a good segue. I still got the book you gave me in Vegas before they won the championship. You gave me this the night we were partying. I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, to me, this is valuable as hell. Like, bro, we got the aces on the cover of the Slam predicting that they was gonna do what they gonna do. I feel like I value this to the point where I know that in 10, 20 years, damn, bro, like, so I feel like the culture has just shifted and we made cool the NFTs and the digital shit for children. Now I feel like we got to swing it back.
Because think about that same image, Juju, right? It's posted by Slam Online. I'm not saving that to my phone.
Right.
I'm not saving that to my phone.
Let me ask y'all this. What any of y'all right now in your house right now, what physical, like Juju just did, he just pulled the magazine. What physical thing do you have that's kind of wild?
I ain't even got to move.
Okay.
It don't even have to be rare. It's just like, yo, this is something that,
bruh, I got about 40 NBA phones. Old school guys.
Damn.
Them bitches go crazy with the NFL.
I'm sorry, but this is very rare. This is the Bad 25th anniversary soundtrack signed by Spike Lee.
That's hard as hell. Signed by Spike Lee is the 5 part.
I got a bunch of shit. I'm actually like a real collector of shit. I have
what do you got?
I got a collection of vinyl and CDs as well. Like, but I don't have it here in my apartment. But this is I think Trey has this tattooed on his hand. This is a Frank Ocean, Boys Don't Cry. But and so it's a real interesting story. This shit is really dope, by the way. Like,
for real.
I love BOMM Show and Tell.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that.
It's very
I want to see something else. I got something for y'all.
It's very rare. Jerv, what you got for us, Jerv? Jerv just got to hold up Haven. Like, nigga, y'all ain't got no kid, nigga. Bitch ass niggas.
No, I got some autographed memorabilia, like back in the days.
Hey, Juju, this one right here about to take the cake, though.
Yeah.
And sneaks. That's all I got.
About this book, y'all, is that I just so this came out when Frank Ocean Blonde album was coming out, right? So I just so happened to be on Fairfax and that's killer. That's killer. Do the right thing.
That's hard as fuck.
Street sign is what Trey is.
That's hard. Do the right thing. Street way.
Trey signed by Spike Lee. Yeah,
that's hard as fuck.
Hey, you just shitted on my memorabilia.
Nobody top that, Trey.
I got a LeBron magazine cover signed, but he ain't say to Jerv.
No, I didn't want. I don't want it to be like some shit like, oh man,
and he really signed it. Sorry,
right? Like I don't want this shit to be some shit like Jerv. In the moment. In the moment, it was cool, right? I don't want shit like that Slam magazine cover. It's like you got a magazine. Like I can't remember who. I think it was Cameron, but I can't remember. Someone was going through an old copy of the source, and they were going through all the stuff and all the ads and shit like that. I thought it was something like that. It's like it's not in its time. It wasn't rare, but now when you have it, it's like, oh shit, I got this.
Like, I just thought about look, my screensaver on my phone. That's been my screensaver forever. This ain't even for cap. It's the double XL with Juvenile on it because the shit meant so much to me when I was a kid. Like you know what I mean.
Do you own that? Do you own that right now? Look at that. That's a classic right there. I don't give a fuck if you got that. Listen, I don't give a fuck if you pay $5 at Walmart in the
DVD?
bin for that bitch.
Yeah.
That shit
Right.
is rare.
Okay.
Shout out to Walmart though.
Yeah.
We got that.
Walmart,
I got a whole
Walmart
box of fucking
$5
DVDs.
carts. What was that?
I got the
Oh.
Sopranos.
Liquid
I got
Swords.
the Sopranos. Oh,
That
that's
shit
what
hard
you
as
talking
fuck.
about. I got the Sopranos box set, dog. I got the Wire.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
all
thinking-
that.
Nigga, then why did you
I got
grab
every-
that shit instead of talking about some shit LeBron
'Cause I'm
signed
not-
for you? Bitch ass nigga.
Look,
Yeah,
I feel
LeBron
like-
signed my
I
draws. This one
I feel like Uncle
Oh.
Luke don't even got this no more.
Look at
Oh,
that.
I got-
that's killing.
I got the actual 2 Live Platinum record.
Nigga, how you get that?
So
You feel me?
this nigga
I mean,
Juju
they
just
scripts.
grabbed it off the studio wall, like on his way out, like it's mine now. No, even know we missed this. No, but like this is the other thing I like. I opened it up. I said, man, first of all, it's broken, but like it's got. I got the Biggie CD, but then underneath
Yeah.
Capone and Noriega.
Yeah.
I forgot all about this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, binoculars.
listeners,
Eyes is
if
out
you
there.
listen to this-
the CDs the other day, bro. That's crazy. But my shit's all
BOMM
got stolen,
listeners.
so my amount of copies.
If
The
you're
other
listening
thing
to
about-
this, please tag the BOMM Network Twitter account and show us your most prized possession, physical prized possession.
Yeah. Like
This shit
also
was tight. I like that part.
how about like the booklets, man? Remember the booklets? You
Listen,
would
man,
be
all
listening
of
to the
that shit,
album.
Yeah, hard.
You'd be learning shit about like the artist.
Bro,
That's how you
The
learn. That's how
funniest-
you learn everybody's real name.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
the funniest shit about all that
Steve Wallace.
is the smelling the actual CD, cracking the seal,
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
playing an album that you only played one song of because the album you
Right.
really probably didn't fuck with. But
Bro, what was the most used?
What's-
What was the most play album from your childhood on the CD player?
Mace,
Yeah.
Harlem World, yeah.
Bro, I ain't
my
gonna lie.
Me and my
Bruh.
cousin Kenny, bro, played that shit over and over.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Between Juvenile and that Rough Rider CD, the gray one with the R on it, the first
Volume
Rough
2.
Riders,
Volume
first
one.
No,
one.
volume one.
Volume one.
I played that shit.
That one got a lot of play.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
Juvenile.
got a crazy story about the Rough Riders. I think volume 2.
Hey.
Paul Mooney.
I was on a family trip to Vegas, and for some reason they was like, "Oh, what CDs you got?" Oh, because I think What You Want was on that CD. I think my
Yeah.
mom liked that
I
song.
love what you want.
Yeah, and
You
so
can't touch.
I don't know where it is on the where it is on
That
the
shit
track,
go
track
crazy.
listing, but there's a track where it's like I'm a HOE and I got,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, it's a skit.
Oh, Rough Rider.
And that shit
Yeah.
played, and like we were in the car with my uncles and my grandmother and shit, bro. That
So
was
it's track 13.
bro.
I'm
That
a
shit,
HOE skit.
Yeah.
That's the most embarrassed I've ever felt. They actually wanted to throw the CD out the car at that moment. They were like,
Bro,
"You
that
can't
happened with me.
That's
No,
a
I'm
lot.
tripping. I'm tripping because that you just saying that made me remember. This is the real CD played out forever. The red and the blue Diplomat Immunity CD. I couldn't play that
yeah.
enough.
This one, this
But-
too, 2000.
Every now and then, like you said, my mama be in the car and the fucking freaky deaky Zeke skit come on. He talking about, oh, you threw up on my shirt, bitch. You smut, bitch. Or like, you know what I mean? Kick the bitch out the car and shit. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo,
The most
go ahead,
craziest skit though, Chronic 2001.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I brought
Jake
that up
Steves,
before.
my nigga.
That's the worst
Jake
shit
Steves,
ever.
my nigga.
Yeah.
But Biggie did it too. Biggie did it too
Yo.
on Life After Death.
Bruh.
Bomb ass pussy too. Bomb ass
used-
pussy. Oh.
But that's not
My
that
shit
bad. It's
wasn't
like
a
in the
skit.
context of the song. It's not as bad.
mine
Look,
wasn't a
Damon.
skit, but like when I used to drive, my mom used to drive me to the bus stop to catch like the bus to go to school.
Mhm.
What's the Players Anthem used to come on, Junior Mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh, the first time my mom heard
On the radio or like
on the
playing off
this is
of
the
a CD.
radio edited.
On the radio
The
wasn't
edited
bad.
version.
It's no the edited version
No.
is let's grab you if you love hip hop.
Fuck that
Ladies,
part. The part with Lil
welcome.
Kim song about
Oh,
why nigga yeah. They don't
Oh,
edit
man.
that. They just take
Yeah.
the word out. Yo, my mom was
Bruh.
like, "What the hell is this?" Da-da-da. So every time that song came on, bro, I would have to turn before Kim's part, and then I would that little part, and then I had to
Right.
bring
That
it
nigga
back.
Dame Dash was wild too, bro. Listen back to some of them Jay-Z CDs. He said, "You want a cock slap, bitch?" I'm like, whoa, what
look,
the fuck?
hey, look at this
Shut the
nigga
fuck
here with the
up,
gay
fool.
face. The niggas got the gay face on. Them niggas would laugh so extra on
them niggas was not crazy.
By the way, anytime them niggas drop an F-bomb on what you call it?
Oh no, my brother
with no label on it. I don't know what this is.
That's for sure got to be. That for sure got to be a booty talk number.
Yeah.
Right, or either Biodome with Pauly Shore.
On that joint.
This nigga said Biodome.
Yo, can you? Y'all. These young boys don't even know how good they have it when they can just go on the internet if they want on their phone and look at like smut. Bro, we had to go find our parents or our uncles or whomever's stash. Know you had enough time to go to remember where they had left it at, my nigga, because they're clearly watching this shit too. Right. Watch the shit and then bring it back, bro. I used to write the time codes down on the chart, so I knew where to put that shit back. My nigga, I'm not getting caught.
Luckily, Jerv, I came in right on the tail end of that era, and like I had I think we talked about it before, like the Spice Network and the
still in the rapper.
Damn,
and all that shit.
Spice was wild to me, yo. Spice traumatized me, yo, because that shit is just some romanticized. I guess I just was that wasn't
like Jerv, Spice and Playboy and all that. That's all porn for people who don't have access to actual porn. So when you're a kid and it was like, oh shit, this shit is coming through, whatever, you just saw titties like that was enough for you to fucking get your rocks off. And then you saw actual porn and you're like,
nah, Spice was real porn. Spice was real. Trust me.
Nah, bro.
Y'all can do your Googles. Do your Googles. Listen, I'm telling you, bro.
My favorite show as a kid.
I can tell you there's a difference.
I'm gonna tell you because listen, it was. I'm gonna tell you the layers and the levels. On the lowest or highest, however you want to grade it, it was HBO Real Sex, right? Then you had the Cinemax, then you had Playboy, then you had Spice, then you had the Hot Network.
Okay,
which was the actual real porn channel.
If I had to rank that, I don't know what the channel is, but if you're saying that's the real, then obviously that's one. I'm gonna go HBO Real Sex 2 because
I'm just saying the amount of actual sex that's being displayed.
But you didn't see sex. HBO Real Sex didn't have sex.
No, it was just
see titties and they talk about sex.
It was a Spice Channel, right?
Yeah, the Spice Channel was an actual porn.
Yeah, but
that was actual porn.
I'm not trying to sound like the perv bull, but I'm about to sound like
Panos, fam. Hey, we got to keep it going, man, because we going to be on this shit of nostalgia all day. This was a fun topic.
Like, y'all niggas got to stop talking about porno on the podcast. Pause for porno. That's the name of this clip.
I will say this, bro. I know I be teasing motherfuckers about being horny on Twitter, bro, but my mentions as of late has been my mentions. Why? Not my timeline. My mentions has porn in it now, bro.
Oh yeah,
they're replying to you.
The bots,
with porn.
They're just like the bots. No, it don't even be bots. It'd be like, you're disgusting if you've seen this video, and then it'll be like an actual like amateur porn all through the shit, bro.
Yeah, I love it. Like
I know you don't think you're horny, my man, but you like some type of picture at some point in time.
I've never no. You could go through my likes. I don't have it. Nigga, you can go to you can see niggas' likes. That's why I used to tell niggas
nigga, I'm not doing
No. But I'm saying
likes, bro.
I used to tell niggas like, hey, bro, do you know we can see your likes?
Yeah, no, you hit me a couple times. Like, yo, you know, let me like
it took like a year and a half to find that out.
Shit, my bad.
I'm like, niggas out here, Doc Rivers with the flow. Niggas big horny, bro. Chill.
Juju, you said it took you a year and a half to find it out.
Yeah.
Yo,
well, kept saying it one thing, but like, supposed to be like, bro, I already know it. Because what they do is they start commenting under the person in question photos. They're like, hey, Ju, thank you for helping me save the tree, bro. I really appreciate you. I was like, shit, no problem, bro. Hey, anytime. But I was like, dang, they must can see what I don't like. Cause how the hell they playing me like this?
Trey hit me at 7:07 a.m. one day. Damn, dog, you horny as shit early in the morning. You gotta relax, horny dude. Like, yo,
I'm a 5 a.m. nigga, man. So I be on the timeline early. So when I see shit, especially like I know who I follow. I only follow one porn person, but I literally know this person. Right. You get what I'm saying? So
that might be why you had porn on your timeline, right?
Probably that's probably why the algorithm low key they probably think I'm on that, but like that's literally like the home. So in this situation,
I don't see where these replies are, man. You need to point me in the direction.
Look at you, bro.
Oh, whoa.
No, don't make it hot, man.
I'm doing the math.
I'm gonna send it to the chat, bro.
Like, just tell me the tweet that has the replies.
Well, no, I'm getting DMs asking can they promo and all this shit, but I'm like, no. Yeah, they trying to promo porn on my shit, bro. Because you know, you get the viral joint, and you be like, hey, they don't want to just throw it on there because I can actually delete it. You know what I'm saying? But Kid Cudi and Lupe had a public beef. Also, is the word beef pause? Like,
nah.
The word beef ain't pause, bro.
Okay, all right. I just had to make sure.
Meat is pause, beef is not.
All right.
Nah, yeah, unless especially all them DVDs, 50.
Yeah.
Beef. Okay. It's too much.
Yeah, no, beef, unless you say some shit like, I really like beef. Then it's
that's like, crazy. Yeah, that's I mean, like, yo, I got beef with this nigga. Like,
no, I got beef. I got beef. I'm beefing with so that's cool. But if you say I like beef,
somebody who say I got beef with this nigga,
because y'all didn't even didn't even peep how I worded that when I was talking to Jason in the chat. I said personal grudge because I did not want to get paused today. I was being very wise with my words. I had to think. I
think it's on front.
That nigga Sassy rather potty mouth with him on this podcast. I'll say that.
You said what?
What'd you say?
It's been rather potty mouthish on this podcast last couple weeks. So yeah, I think everyone probably came to the show today saying, I'm gonna choose my words from
the radio edit version.
Yes.
All right.
I've been going crazy.
So I like Lupe and I like Kid Cudi. I thought it was a very random beef, but it was not random. This shit has happened 10 years ago, and these niggas just literally just haven't ran into each other to actually do something about it.
Which is so weird because they have their main nigga in common. Kid Cudi's manager right now is Ivan, and Ivan is like one of Lupe's best friends. He mentions him in Paris, Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I get fly is Ivan Jasper. Ivan was also Kanye's barber for 20-something years. But yeah, so the fact that they never ran into each other is kind of hilarious. But go ahead, Trey.
I love Jason, bro. This nigga Jason be having the motherfucking snack wrap facts and shit. Shit be so good, bro.
Snack wrap facts.
But on a relatability side, because we don't want to be flies on the wall, or we don't want to have an opinion of something that we really don't know too much about. Have you ever been in a social media beef, Juju?
Nah.
The nigga's whole life.
I would say like I don't have like specific a person that I know or a person that regular like. Nah, but every single day, every 2 seconds, somebody calling me a nigga on Twitter because I work for them.
Hard R?
Okay. Right, hard R, because especially these days, they be having strong opinions about certain issues that...
That's a different account too, though. That's a different audience that you got to deal with over there.
Right.
Let me just say to that point, Juju, because I caught like not even a whiff of it because it ain't even to that level.
Yeah.
But this week, me and Charlotte on Oddball, we had this skit where we acted like we doctors and we giving a checkup to all the different teams at midseason, right?
Right.
And in the comments, a bunch of motherfuckers kept saying, "Why y'all talking shit about Strickland? Like y'all need to apologize to Strickland." And I was like, I never said nothing bad about Rod Strickland in my life. What are y'all talking about?
Right,
so
like,
yo, Rod, I always be showing that nigga mad love. Like, well, who said it? I said some bad shit about Rod Strickland. Da, da, da. So then I started thinking, I was like, maybe they meant Mark Strickland, who played for the Miami Heat. Like, I might have said some shit like Mark Strickland ain't walking through that door, but I wouldn't have shat on them out the blue. The fuck are they talking about? And so I said, hey man, what the fuck are you talking about? And some dude responded like, they mean the UFC dude Strickland. I'm like, the fuck that got to do with me? I didn't see that.
Oddball post. You see what I'm saying? It was an oddball post. I seen that shit, bro. I'm like, bro, come on, y'all. It's like no matter what, somebody come online and be like, you work for these folks. That mean you agree with them. So motherfucker did it. I'm like, man, sir. First of all, your name is Adam 777796883. Mm-hmm. Second of all, I will beat the fuck out of you. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can't even give that energy back, so you just gotta mute them.
Yeah, that's a smart way. Jason, have you had any personal beef online?
Yeah, I mean, bro, if you've been on the internet for any amount of time, like you're gonna get into it with niggas. Most of the time, I feel like I get into it with people I actually know because niggas want to come on the internet and say some slick shit to you.
Damn.
And so, and that was like, I think a time past, you know, like that was like 10 plus years ago when like all of this shit was kind of new and niggas was really kind of jumping out, you know.
They was trying to be funny about it though.
Yeah, exactly. We was in our 20s and shit. I don't really see a lot of that happening as much now, but like definitely been in some beefs. And that shit is always silly, bro. Like it's like a nigga Tyler, the Creator, said, just close the computer, my nigga. Like
yeah. I mean, sometimes people have bad days. I will say that people have bad days and will react because it's just like was it the straw breaking the camel's back? Like it's one of them situations where it's like, all right, nigga, today I'm gonna beat your, even though you know you're not physically gonna beat their ass, you just gotta let it know. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. You say one more word to me, I've lost my cool.
I done told a couple folks some crazy shit, bro. For real. And I done felt bad instantly. As soon as I push scene, I'm like, man, what am I doing?
They won. You know they won. Jerv, have you ever had a personal beef online?
Nah, I'm not popular like you guys. My timeline is peaceful.
Jerv, you been subbed before. Get out of here, Jerv. You got subbed. They just ain't.
I was gonna say, Jerv, you ain't never had a chick. You ain't never had a chick you was messing with sub you.
I mean, yeah, they take shot, but I mean, beef would be me retaliating and saying something back, right? Like, motherfuckers sub. I mean, I when I see that shit,
you don't give it no win though.
Jerv too high to be doing that shit, man.
He like word. He would. Hey, by the time he realizes him, it's like it's been removed. It's like, oh, they were talking about people.
The person I responded to that one time though, I know, like I done met this nigga before, so that's the only reason I responded to him because I wanted him to know some. It's like,
wait, what
beyond
happened?
This show, it was a fan of the show, the Batard show, they came to my page with that Batard show playing jokes under my shit, and so I DM'd him what I had on me at the time, and I would dedicate my life to fucking your life. Like I don't come from these, like, you know what I mean? Like, I have nothing but time. And I could do my job from in your bushes, my nigga. So
I'm gonna say this.
And so I gave him a lot of details about that shit. And I was like, fuck. Because he instantly came back with sorry and all that shit.
I'm gonna tell you, Juju, them motherfuckers are the ones that piss me off the most because I've had it where, like, one of these motherfuckers that has, like, a side podcast that is literally just dedicated to how much they love the show. I went on their show. I gave him, like, they say, hey, can you come on for like 30 minutes? I gave him like an hour and a half. Like, I was nice. I did the whole shit. And then, like, whenever some shit happened online, motherfuckers were like, John Skipper should be like that. I'm like,
right, bro.
Like, what the fuck do you think this shit is, man? Like, that was the shit I didn't fuck with, man. I didn't like that at all. Like, don't be out here like I gave y'all motherfuckers a time of day like nobody would have.
Right. Feel that energy, bro. They don't realize it's still the low key energy because they don't realize, bro. Like, I don't want to take it this way, you know what I mean? But us being the minority people from the show, you know what I mean? I feel like it's easy to jump on the other side of that typewriter when you don't like something. I feel like the true test of our friendships is inconvenience that person. Let me be a bother to you and see how you treat me then, because that's how a true friend. And many motherfuckers be turning as soon as they think they saw you tweet the wrong thing. Oh, Batard, you should be ashamed to act, John. Like, Ashley, come on, bro. Like,
I think the worst shit that ever happened to the internet, and I want to say this was like a shift in like 2017, 2018, was giving people power to feel like they can get niggas fired.
Bro.
That's just trash.
That empowerment of like what I do outside of my job and having a nigga call me, you know what I'm saying? And be like, I got fired on my day off because nigga, I'm gonna be honest, my own personal account.
Even when it's like a white person going nuts, saying some racist shit like at a Starbucks or whatever.
Right.
I still don't like when motherfuckers like, she works at this place. Hey, Fletcher Fletcher and Coulihan? Are you okay with your employees doing like? I hate that. It's corny.
That shit's so lame, bro. It's like, why you gotta fucking agree? If I worked at McDonald's and I just flip fries at McDonald's, I don't gotta agree with the policy of Mr. Damn McDonald. I don't know what the fuck he doing. So don't come at me with that energy because I work for Mr. McDonald. Yeah, I mean, they be coming at me because that was some shit the white folks said on our show. Yeah, man, get the hell out my mention, bro. You know what the fuck I got going on right now, sir?
Did y'all
Are
see
you
that?
serious?
Did y'all see that brick lady shit this week?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Before we get up out of here, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Because we're giving advice before. I wanted the panel to give advice. I definitely have been in beefs. I know Amin has been in beefs. You know what I'm saying? I've been mature enough to squash some. Some are still active. You know what I mean? But I just respond with actually winning.
I'll be honest.
Respond with winning, man.
I can't imagine Trey beefing with anybody.
I can't.
Well, it's one-sided beef. It's one-sided beef. You get what I'm saying? Like they're beefing with me. I'm not beefing with them.
I don't.
You know
I can't see. I can't see someone beefing with you. Am I? Am I off on that? Like I think Trey's like
you're off.
Man, they hate Jesus.
That niggas that don't like Trey.
It's niggas that don't like me. But at the end of the day, you have to look at it like this. We all have tough skin in here. So we slight each other or we like make jokes or we've like cut each other and be like, nigga, you stabbed me. I'm going to be all right. You know what I mean? Like Juju done lit me up for how I'm dressed. Jason done said some shit. Jerv done said some shit. You done said some shit. And other people that done been on this pod done said some shit. I just don't take it as personal as the next nigga, right? But
you just made that seem like we the only ones that say some shit. And you don't say no shit. Like I feel like you left yourself out.
Everybody comes at me, but I don't do shit.
Everyone just picks on me on the podcast. I just be the bigger person and not respond because I'm just a great citizen.
Trey freeze, and he froze too.
And he froze.
That shit funny as hell. He froze right there. But brother, people out there, brother, we all don't have the same skills and tools as the others. So if you out there, you internet beefing, man, just remember, bro, you might be actually going at somebody who don't have the same kind of self-worth as you have, or the same type of whatever the skills. Like, you know what I mean? Let's try to love each other more online, man. Be more respectful, be more understanding. And if you disagree, bruh, let's talk about the disagreement. We ain't got to go back and forth about what political parties and all that unnecessary stuff, bro. That shit
old. Just don't follow me.
Right.
Just follow me. Like, I'll be all right.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the time that I was really like heavy on the internet and I had to like step back was during that 2016 election.
Yeah.
Like I was seeking out like conversations and arguments on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the bad like internet space where I was like looking for people who was saying wild shit and whatever. And, like sometimes you just gotta really.
I could definitely see you being in your bag with that shit.
Yeah, because it's just like, you know, I feel like, you know, I have a strong opinion, especially about America and, you know, the place that we live.
I think you could have just left it as you have a strong opinion. I don't mean that as a shot. Right. Whatever you're passionate about, you have a 1,000% strong opinion on that shit. And it don't matter what the other motherfucker says. That motherfucker is wrong and you're the fuck right.
Right, exactly.
But we love you, brother. So
keep going.
I accidentally kicked the fucking plug of my iMac out. But what I was saying was, I'm not saying that it's just y'all. I'm just saying overall, I've had like beefs with people, but like I'm so like sharp with the knife as far as my words. I really go for the fucking.
Okay. No.
I ain't trying to get
your words, bro.
Juju, I ain't trying to.
My swords are so sharp.
See? Look at this nigga. Juju not about to let me live. But I will say this, Juju. I got so much. I don't play dirty, but I got dirt. You get what I'm saying?
Read that again.
You got dirt on you.
You got to put it in the Lil Wayne.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know, you beefing with a nigga that really be taking it there, that really go play dirty, and then you be like, all right, nigga, I know you know what I mean? Like, it's like you don't want to do that.
Right.
That would be like, if I really had true enemies that really wanted to, I think they play to a surface that's nice and not dirty. They're not trying to break my leg while the ref not looking. You know what I'm saying? Because if they get to that point, then I'm like, all right, bro, you fucked me up on this one. Now I'm gonna be that petty. Right. And I just play fair. Like a slight jab, cool. You can punch me in the face. I'll be all right. I'll be all right on that one. But if you break my arm, I'm gonna bring out the shit that I like.
Trey, you be having people like come at you like, I just can't imagine.
Bro. I have, man. I have. It's unfortunate because I think I like to think I.
No, hold on. Wait, like Jerv, you don't think Trey's like a likable dude that gets along with everybody?
I think Trey is a very likable human being, but I also feel like there are people that might just find Trey fucking too fucking happy-go-lucky or too cool sometimes, and niggas like
more than that too, bro. More than that too. My dog be in circles that we don't necessarily see brothers in sometimes, so he be around nothing but Caucasians. Salute to my brothers and sisters from the Caucasian mountain, the Caucasus Mountains. But what I'm saying is sometimes that's intimidating for that kind of crowd. So I imagine hating them circles be high.
I done seen Trey in them circles, and Trey's always like the nigga they love, man. Like
why he like, there? Yeah, when he in their face. I'm talking about y'all got y'all shit.
Like nigga wearing that nigga tie.
But
hey, wait till that nigga leaves, bro. Wait till that nigga leaves. I fucking hate him.
Give us the real menu.
But I guess we're talking about like social media beef, like niggas would talk shit outwardly, not motherfuckers behind his back.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the way I think about it. Like me, Juju, and Jason, like we ain't afraid to shit on somebody
in their face.
Yeah.
Right.
So like that attracts motherfuckers wanting to shit on us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't see Trey doing that type of shit. Like he's always the chill nigga. So Jerv, to be honest, it's like you. I can't see anyone being like, man, fuck Jerv.
I ain't gonna lie. If a nigga came at Jerv, I'll fight a couple
people.
I'll fight a nigga for like if a nigga did some bullshit like that, because I'll be like, no, the nigga don't be bothering nobody. So what you want?
I jolly for niggas.
But Trey, on that note, I just remembered some shit that happened all night. So Thursday night, I'm in New York and I'm at dinner with the Levitar show people, but also all the smoke people. Like it's our big joint dinner, like the first time everybody in the same place together. And so me and Stack were talking about Juju, because Stack was telling us the Juju origin story about how he used to play at his club and shit. Yeah. And he let you you were running. They said this thing was climbing on top of speakers. And
that just made a triangle right now. By the way.
Oh no, yeah, it's fucking lit, right? So then, like when Dan showed, I like Dan, like me and Stack, we just talk about Juju, because I know like how much Dan loves Juju. I said, you're gonna really like this story. So Stack telling him about like the whole origin story and everything. And Dan is like, yo, I love Juju so much. And I know it's gonna sound funny, but I know like if I asked Juju to kill somebody and there would be no tracks, he would absolutely do it for me. Stack said, even if there were tracks, that nigga would do
it.
Yeah. Hey, bro. No, they already know, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready for the next life, bro. Fuck this shit. I fuck with all y'all that same way, bro. Y'all let me into this family, bro. I don't take it for granted coming and being able to talk to y'all every Sunday, bro. It was times where I was depressed and dark, and not like this time I spent looking at the wall, questioning my worth and shit. So y'all treat me like a brother, and all this shit means so much, bro. Tell anybody up, they play with any one of y'all, for real.
Thank you.
You feel
I appreciate that.
It's a very wholesome BOMM moment. But to make it even a smaller moment, Juju.
But hold on.
The reason why being a B.
And that right there, I can see some people not fucking with Trey right there.
Right. That's what I'm about to say. Circle to end my point. To see people who might not like Trey. Just the people on the other end of this. Winning is everything. Come to death row. Oh, by the way, we won by 80. I think the people who got beat by 80 might not fuck with Trey.
You know what's crazy? I had pieces. Listen, We
that
beat
nigga
him.
look like Birdie from fucking above the rim.
Hey, Juju. After we beat him, we had pizza with him. We had Scar's Pizza. Shout out to Scar.
Before you made that post, y'all left the restaurant, but then you made the post. When you got the pictures back.
Building. No, the niggas came up and dabbed me and said, "Hey, bro, you one of the best GMs, bro. Like, I don't know how you put your team together." But
Juju, they're like, you know what? He beat his body, but he's cool. He had pizza with us. Then they get home, they open their cigarette.
What the fuck? Bro, I thought we just had pizza.
Hey, it's all love, man. They know what they're getting with it, man. Hey, what I really say though, bro, to make this shit small world, how me and Amin got connected. Amin invited me on ESPN's True Hoop, right? I came on, I did a guest, I brought Chris Childs on. The next thing,
that was
talking
the first
to
time?
Jade.
Was that the first
time? No, the first time I came on to talk about the Knicks and Derrick Rose going AWOL. The second time was bringing on a guest. I brought Chris Childs. I loosely said it like, oh, we could talk about the Kobe Chris Childs situation and discuss it. This was 2016, by the way, when podcasts were still kind of simmering. It was just Rogan and a couple other niggas, and it wasn't
so many. So I'm just real quick. So many of the shit that goes viral now.
Yeah,
I'm like, dog, we had that on our podcast. We had Steven, the first podcast Steven Jackson ever told the story about the shootout in Indiana was with us.
Was on ours.
Damn.
Listen, and this is how, hey, Juju, and this is how it happened. I said, hey, I have Steven Jackson come on. I mean, like, oh, word? I bet. I had Jack come on, because this is another thing. Because Jay was still trying to fill me out.
I knew Jack. I didn't know you knew him. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. It was more of a Jay was still kind of trying to fill me out. So he's like, I mean, I don't know about this guy, right? So this is a call your bluff episode. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that was listening to the pod was like, all right, who? Because nobody knew what I looked like too, by the way. I was just a black cafeteria tray on the internet for like many years, right? So, and I only protected my identity because I was a school teacher. I didn't want to get fired from my job because I used to get, So, we lying. I got mad beefs back then. Back then, I was fucking with everybody. I was getting into it with everybody.
Back then, the nigga was a menace.
Back then, I didn't give a fuck. Like, I remember, Evan Turner not going to remember this, but I was beefing with that nigga.
I
remember that shit.
Chris Douglas Roberts. Like, the list goes on, bro.
Chris Douglas Roberts. No, but that nigga's crazy. That's
but I've discovered all these people that don't like us beefing with you. I thought you had
it's love. I shouts to Evan Turner was shitting on me in the comments the other day, talking about I was a fake ass birdie. No, that's my nigga. Shouts to him. So
salute to Ev.
To make this
a rough week too last week. He said
to make this a triangle of like your full circle story, I told the story of how Jack, when I was 20, I was 19 years old. We partied, me, him, Jamarcus Russell, and Pinky, the porn star, out in San Francisco. Salute. I told it on the pod.
I mean,
listen. Jack even told niggas how he would miss games to hang out with me in Milwaukee. We'd be drunk in a club. Like, and we telling this shit on ESPN because there was no penalty for him. He was done. He was getting ready to get in his little career. He was getting to his media shit. But then that's how that shit even got to that point of me and Amin getting even closer. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just kind of like Amin actually on my birthday said, me and Mariano were stars. This is January 10th, 2017. Here we are. On your birthday? On my birthday. I don't think you didn't even tell a nigga happy birthday. It was more of a genuine post.
He definitely didn't tell you happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, I said that shit on the nigga birthday? That doesn't sound like me.
So 7 years later, here we are doing a pod together with Juju, who also has a story with Steven Jackson. Jason Madison, I used to be this thing. I'm still a fan of Jason Madison, but I was a fan of fucking Jason Madison before I became Jason Madison's friend. Jason Madison, rapper, producer, director, etc., DJ, philanthropist, all this other shit. Again, you know what I mean? Met John Gervais 5 years ago. Me and John share blunts, share stages, all this shit. Only thing we ain't share is hoes. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like,
you sure about that?
we family. John, if I slash one of your joints, I'm sorry. I didn't. But overall, like, we a family. And we, you know what I mean? Like this shit, like the motherfucking evolution of multiple careers.
I could have saw all that shit. Oh, y'all, I missed all that. This was 2016 when y'all met?
Yeah. Well, I mean, me and me knew each other like 2013, 2014. We both lived in Arizona, but like never
Twitter shit.
But we would we would never like cross paths. I would go to a Suns game and miss a mean. I mean, like, yo, I DM'd the nigga.
The first time I saw Trey, I think it was at the live show, bro.
At the live show,
was that right?
Wait. Oh, that's right, because when Jay was doing the joints originally, y'all were just doing Skype calls, so you weren't looking.
2015, 2015 was the first time me and Trey were like.
Did you think he was like tall?
Trey?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Terry?
I don't know. What kind of question is that?
We had did the pod for like a year or so, 2 years or whatever.
Yeah, we had
the first time I met Trey was at a live show.
And that was in New York though. That was in New York.
Yeah. I was like, yo, this nigga's tall as shit. I don't know why.
I guess a nigga thought I was little or something, Juju. But no, I will say in Seattle, I met some fans of the show. And a white dude came up to me. I don't even know Schuster, bro. He probably listens still. He probably don't. He said, he said, I thought you was, listen, bro said, I thought you was some dorky, like white, like not white dude, but like just.
Yeah, he thought you were white. I remember this guy.
Like Black Trey, he thought you was white.
Trey was white, yep.
Yeah, he thought I was white, bro. And he thought because I was really articulating myself like OD, right? When I first, because I was like, nigga, I'm on ESPN, nigga, I don't know how to be received, right? So I pull up, right? I pull up to go meet with Jake won. But it was 5 other people from Seattle that wanted to like meet me. So I get there and like I'm blasted, bro. Like a lot of people don't be thinking, even the people I work with now, they don't realize I got fucking tattoos. Like they only can see my hands sometimes.
That's
and this particular moment.
That's not
that too.
Exactly what
that nigga dark as shit. The tattoos don't show up, man.
But it came to a reason. It came to a point where I pulled up and bro was like, "Oh shit!" He tweeted it. He said, "Yo, this dude could kick my ass," and I was like, "I wouldn't do that." First of all,
okay, let's rewind again. Let's go back.
How did we get here?
Thank you, Juju.
So he said. He tweeted you this, or he said this to you in person?
He's both. Because the thing is, he was like, I was shitting on some team he liked, right?
Yeah.
So he was kind of like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if he's ever crossed my path, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm also not taking it as a threat because I understand the internet, right? Like, sometimes I'm like, I'm never going to meet these people. But I actually fucking met this dude. Okay. So when I came through, he really thought I was a white dude. My name is Black Trey, first of all, right? But I guess I sounded white to bruh. So the idea, I'm like, yo, what's up? Yo, such and such. I'm Black Trey. Because I used to introduce myself as Black Trey. And bruh said, Juju, the nigga staggered back, bruh. He staggered back. Like, oh, short bruh too, bruh, 5'7". Look like a wrestler type cat. I'm just like, nice to meet you, bro. And then he tweets, he's like, yo, this dude can actually kick my ass. And I was like, I didn't give off the...
tweeted that. That's the part. Like, why did he go to Twitter? Like, that's...
Because it's attention. It's attention, bro. You know the shit is attention, bro. Like, niggas don't really be on some shit like, oh, he a cool nigga. The nigga really just want to say, even if you ran up on a nigga, Juju, and you found a nigga location, nigga gonna say, hey, I'm a big fan. I was just playing. Niggas just saying, kicking it in Vegas, nigga. We was kicking it in Vegas, nigga, and some fans ran up on me and I squared up. Because I didn't know. Nigga, we was in the lobby. Remember that small gym nigga up in Summer League? And them niggas ran up on me.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought you meant like
I was
IST.
Nervous, bro.
Like I was drunk the whole time. I was like, I don't remember.
But some people just don't know how to interact, bro.
They don't know how to interact, bro. Juju, I thought niggas was running down on us, bro.
Most of the motherfuckers that listen to our shit don't know how to fucking act. Like, that's the thing. I love y'all. Thank you for listening and supporting, but like, y'all are a little socially awkward. It's not like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel
if you see 4 people running up on you, like, from your, like, you can't really see, I squared up. Right. I didn't know how to act, Juju, and I had to apologize because I just was like, I didn't know.
You gotta reach that shit. Go. I mean,
in Vegas too. I'm still by the crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Vegas too, so I'm still by the crib. I don't know what it is. Right. Bro. I'm looking. Me and Amin low key sauced too. We were sauced. Like we had just like met up, got a couple drinks, shots, all this shit. And we had a live show coming up too. So it had a lot of people flew in for that shit. So I'm just talking to the nigga because this is like, hey, bro, what we about to do? Well, we trying to figure out the next play. And 4 motherfuckers running up, not walking up, running up, Juju. I squared up. Nigga said to me, like, oh. I'm like, oh. All right, bro. All right, bro.
Damn, bro. On that note, beat all 4 of them nigga, huh?
On that note, I feel like we got to do the live show. And I was thinking, like, it would be
talking, Jason. We've been talking. Hold on. We're going to get to y'all.
But I got you. But I want to bring up something in relation to that. Because I was thinking, like, oh, it'd be dope if we did it at All-Star Weekend. But we didn't talk about the basketball court that they put in.
Let's end it on that. Let's end this right here. Yeah, with this shit. This is crazy. So if you don't know, Indianapolis Airport, they put a full court in there, in the terminal. I guess to like prove to the world, like, yo, we really fuck with this basketball shit. Even though, now let me ask y'all this: you guys are all basketball fans, right?
Yeah.
Like NBA fans.
Right.
The Indiana Pacers. Would you say that's like a good team this year?
Yes.
Above average. Okay.
They're solid. They're solid.
Would you say they're an exciting team this year?
Yeah.
Not just yet. Not just yet to me.
Not exciting?
I'll say
they're not exciting. Juju, I'm just saying exciting. Like I'm
okay, you're right. He hit the damn time. Yeah, you're right.
Right. Okay. Number 30 in the NBA in attendance.
Word?
Number 30.
Wow.
30 out of 30.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what they definitely should have fans.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yo, like, don't come fucking talking to me about how much you fuck with basketball.
Yeah,
and you don't even go support one of the best fucking players in the league.
Right,
exciting. The team is the best offense in the history of the NBA. They fun as shit to watch. I don't give a fuck if they win or lose. They're fun as shit to watch. Your team has been garbage for years. This year they're 24-18. And they just made a huge trade to add another all-star caliber player. Like, if I was from Indiana, I would be so excited about the Pacers right now. Like, shit, we're building something.
I think it might be like a residual from them always having boring niggas being their superstars. Like,
but that's that. But
I'm just saying, like, they had Danny
Jason,
Granger, they had Paul
it's not
George.
about. But we're not talking about the rest of the country.
Right, Indiana games should be packed. I don't see why their games ain't packed. That sound. I ain't even know this.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Nah, that is crazy.
Philadelphia would never.
Right, Oklahoma City would never. People
Spurs, one of the most boring ass teams.
Right,
14th in the league, 18,379. And you say before you say Wembanyama, I'm gonna take it a year ago. A year ago, where's the Spurs?
Damn.
I got a diehard Spurs fan.
25th. But that was like an awful Spurs team.
That was a terrible team.
This same Pacers team, which last year wasn't as good as it is this year, but it was exciting. It was 29th. So them niggas actually got worse.
Damn.
In the process of getting better, they got worse attendance-wise.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Ashamed of yourselves, Indiana.
Don't prove to me. But I digress because the funny thing was all the fucking memes that came out of it.
Right.
Imagine sitting next to a nigga on your flight after he just.
Can I pull back the layer?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So this is a bossa nova too, by the way. And we're back. But again, that court definitely a meme. Motherfucking great memes. I want to see who's bold enough to get arrested and go hoop
on the court.
Yes.
I promise you, it's gonna be a TikTok motherfuckers. All them niggas that just be rolling the ball to motherfuckers and having them shoot. Promise you, someone's gonna do that.
I don't see nobody. I don't know about getting arrested in the airport because that might be some real time. So what
if you shot when you leaving?
You said what?
Take the shot when you leaving and you out. Like you can't worry about your bags and nothing. You just got carry on. This got to be a premeditated motherfucking shot.
That shit is crazy though, bro. That shit is crazy.
Gotta hit it.
And you gotta make that shit too. Because if you miss and get arrested, that's
because it's gonna bounce far and hit somebody in the head. Like, oh damn.
Oh me.
All right, let's wrap it right here. Once again, patreon.com/countthethings. Make sure you're locked in. You get all that extra content for you, for everybody. For Black Trey, Big Jerv, J Skills, Juju, Gotti, I'm Mina Hassan, reminding you to stay black, motherfucker.